Hello everyone, and welcome to CES 2021. I'm Lauren Salata, Chief Marketing Officer for Panasonic Corporation of North America. On behalf of everyone at Panasonic, I want to thank you for joining us from wherever you are in the world today. It's been a year like no other, a year of uncertainty, loss, and challenges that have affected every one of us. But it's been a year like no other because of the way in which we have collectively taken on those challenges with resilience, spirit, and an astonishing capacity to adapt. And while it's impressive, it's not surprising because adaptability has always been a core principle at Panasonic. We are constantly moving forward, turning extenuating circumstances into extraordinary opportunities, as we have done for more than 100 years, creating the technologies that move us forever forward toward a better life and a better world. Aligning with that philosophy is our partner of more than 30 years, the Olympic Games. The postponement of the Olympic Games in Tokyo 2020 marks a first in Olympic history. But the city, the athletes, and partners like us are highly anticipating the Olympic and Paralympic Games, Tokyo 2020, coming this summer. We are honored today to have a message directly from the President of the International Olympic Committee, Mr. Thomas Bach.
Dear Olympic friends, as we begin this extraordinary Olympic year 2021, please join us for a true celebration of the unity of humankind in all our diversity at the postponed Olympic Games Tokyo 2020 this coming July. See you in Tokyo.
We can't wait either, thank you. Beyond the Panasonic designed and engineered audio and visual products and experience in the Olympic Stadium, we are extremely proud of our exclusive support since 2017 with the International Olympic Committee Young Leaders Program, a program which helps young people from around the world establish grassroots sports development projects within their communities. Life is better and our world is better with these kinds of programs and sports. Last year at CES, we introduced Team Panasonic, an extraordinary group of athletes, but also individuals who, along with our 260,000 employees globally, share our values and vision for giving back and helping society. This year, as so many have dealt with stress, loss, and uncertainty, they have each gone above and beyond to help people adapt, overcome, and move forward under uniquely challenging circumstances. What Katie Ledecky is accomplishing out of the pool is almost more amazing than in it. She is a passionate advocate for students and education, having herself graduated from Stanford early while training. Now she is inspiring new generations of students to pursue careers in STEAM and STEM. And this April, in partnership with Panasonic, her mission will come to life on the world stage when she becomes the ambassador for the STEAM area at the Panasonic Center in Tokyo. And if ever a year needed an advocate for balance and stability, it was 2020. Enter Sakura Kokomai. Sakura, a rising star in karate, who will represent the United States at the Tokyo Olympics, stepped up in the middle of quarantine to offer free virtual karate lessons. She will also be part of Panasonic's support and sponsorship of Terasaki Budokan, a multi-use community center where everyone is welcome, set to open in Los Angeles this year. And thanks to our team captain, Michael Phelps, we are reminded that it's okay not to be okay. Michael has been candid about his own mental health and along the way helped countless others do the same. He was the co-executive producer on The Weight of Gold, a compelling and critically acclaimed film on mental health and Olympic athletes. During quarantine, his philanthropic work has not skipped a beat, from providing the Michael Phelps Foundation's social-emotional curriculum to thousands of children across the country, to continuing to educate on mental health and water safety. And last but not least, if anyone represents perpetual motion and constant adaptation. It is blind Paralympic long jumper Lex Gillette. Lex's entire life has been an inspiration, but over the last year, he's stepped things up even more, working with Panasonic to spread his motivating message to people and communities that need it most. Adapting, giving back, and continuously moving forward. These are values we share with each of the passionate members of Team Panasonic, and it is what moves us forward as a company. It's now my pleasure to welcome Panasonic Corporation of North America's CEO, Michael Moskowitz. Michael?
Thank you, Lauren, and thanks to everyone for joining us for CES 2021. If you know me, you know that nothing would make me happier than for all of us to be together today. Because while technology has helped bring us closer together this year, I think we can all agree that we missed the face-to-face connections. Last year at CES, I spoke about our commitment to always working to be better, and how change isn't something that should define us, but something that we all have the ability to define. Little did I know how much change we were all in for. No industry, company, or family has been spared in the last 12 months. Yet individually and as a company, we keep moving forward and adapting. As Lauren mentioned, this has been part of our Panasonic DNA since Koensuke Matsushita developed the first of what would become countless life-changing innovations in Osaka more than a century ago. It's how a modest light bulb socket manufacturer evolved to become one of the world's most innovative technology companies. We believe that the potential for innovation is everywhere. It's in partnerships. It's in the energy of emerging cultural moments. It's in the ever-changing world environment and in the needs of humanity. It's that belief that continues to move us forward to create technologies that result in a better life and a better world for our customers. In the last year, products and solutions that were created for one use have been reimagined to address the current environment and our consumer concerns around health issues. For instance, in avionics, part of our wellness have renewed relevance in our newly launched Welcome Aboard collection. This collection includes the Nano E Air Cleansing powered by Panasonic's Nano E X technology. It is a revolutionary air purification module that generates hydroxyl radicals, which have been proven effective to inhibit bacteria and viruses and odors. Of course, these solutions transcend air travel. And our Nano EX air purification technology, which was first introduced just a year ago, is creating cleaner, fresher, and purer indoor air quality in automobiles, hotels, homes, trains, and even elevators. We've been conducting research on this technology for more than 20 years, but are the most excited about our latest study by TechCell. Those lab studies have confirmed that the hydroxyl radicals contained in ionized water particles can inhibit the novel coronavirus. The current global pandemic is one new type of this virus. We will continue to pursue the potential of the technology with the aim of creating healthy environments for people around the world. We continue to innovate to meet the growing demand for smarter, more sustainable energy. We're the world's largest battery factory and supplier of lithium ion. As of August, we've shipped over 3 billion cells. And our Gigafactory in Nevada continues to grow to meet EV battery demand for Tesla vehicles. This year, we added our 14th cell assembly line, increasing capacity by 10% and creating many new jobs. More than 4 decades of battery leadership has positioned us for the growth that we've been experiencing and will continue to experience. Part of that growth is our strategic partnership with energy company Equinor and the industrial group Hydro. Together, we are exploring the possibility of a sustained and cost-competitive European battery business. And we are also continuing the development of new batteries, such as the 4680 for Tesla, and a new cell model with increased energy density that, when introduced, will be the world's highest energy density automotive battery. But our energy story is not complete without mentioning our continued effort around sustainability. Our partnership with Redwood Materials is focused on increasing the sustainability of the lithium-ion supply chain. We are driving towards our vision where a significant amount of future raw materials will come from recycling. And of these raw materials, we're looking to eliminate the need for cobalt. We continue to reduce cobalt content per battery, which is now less than 5%. And in the next few years, we expect to realize cobalt-free batteries.
And lastly, we couldn't be more pleased to be named as a top global supplier for a leading global healthcare company, awarded for our partnership in developing processes that help them build a reliable, capable battery product. And in recognition of our ability during COVID to meet their lithium-ion demand, they ramped production 5-fold to produce additional ventilator inventory.
It's hard to think of an industry that has been more impacted from the events of last year than food service and food retail. For convenience stores and grocery stores and restaurants, the challenges have been daunting. So much so that in a recent study, 100% of respondents in the food service industry said that COVID-19 has increased the urgency to adopt transformational technologies. Panasonic and our Husband division are providing businesses in food service and food retail with these transformational technologies, and it is truly making a difference in their survival. Our smart lockers allow food and order pickup to be completely contactless. It all starts when the customer places their order through a mobile app, website, or kiosk. Once the order is complete, the food is loaded into the locker, one side for hot, the other side for room temperature, and the customer is alerted through a text. They enter the code or scan a QR code to open the locker door, take the food and go. And this is not just quick service restaurants. We moved at warp speed to install smart lockers at college campuses to keep students safe and in what was a traditional cafeteria setting. Drive-through service was deemed essential when restaurant interiors were closed. Those businesses who had or added a drive-through saw sales increase up to 70%. We solved for long wait times by equipping staff with our Toughbook rugged tablets to take orders beyond the menu board to deliver food faster and process more cars per hour. Our ClearConnect solutions for quick service restaurants integrates all the back end and front end of the house technology to work together. This integrated solution helps increase restaurants' ability to serve customers quickly and lower costs. Always putting our customer challenges and needs first is integral to how we function as a company. Our Husband division did just that, going above and beyond in 2020 by combining their product innovation and food retail leadership to bring solutions to customers when they needed it the most. Their Shop the Future collection of solutions are all perfectly suited for what is needed right now in the food retail industry and have been brought to almost 500 customers across the US. A few examples from the collection include Husband's Smart Exchange Locker for contactless pickup. They keep foods fresh with 3 temperature zones: ambient for perishable goods, medium temp for refrigerated items, and low temp for frozen foods. Store Connect for connected commercial refrigeration, remote monitoring, and proactive maintenance. And Aperion, whose physical tags reduce shopping time and enhance the shopper experience. Food retail and service is not the only industry to transform. The world of live entertainment was especially hard hit, and the industry seeks to captivate audiences in new and diverse ways. From the magnificent Olympic Stadium poised to open in Tokyo this year, to the immersive, COVID-defying go-by-car experience that is on display in Toronto. What began as a walkthrough exhibit in Paris and other cities is now 600,000 cubic feet of stunning projection animation that allows visitors to see the art like never before. safely from their car. Located in an industrial space that has been transformed to magical. This is a display of Panasonic technology and human ingenuity and resilience at its very best. But our cameras and projectors are not just for entertaining. Last year we used them to help educators quickly pivot to virtual and hybrid classrooms. Example this past fall was Pepperdine University, where we helped create a fully remote learning environment for their students with our PTZ cameras in more than 160 classrooms.
And I am incredibly pleased to announce today that Panasonic is the official technology partner of Illuminarium Experiences. Our native 4K projectors, professional displays, and cameras will bring their new 360-degree immersive entertainment centers to life, to transport, and inspire audiences. The first Illuminarium will open in Atlanta and be 30,000 square feet, featuring Wild, the world's first virtual safari. Our engineers collaborated and created an ultra-short throw lens with minimal offset and loss of light exclusively for this experience. It promises to be one that has never been seen before.
As a company, we're built for moments like this, combining generations of innovation and category expertise with a culture that is driven to make the world a better place. And to tell you about how we're doing just that in our roadways and for everyone who travels upon them, please welcome Scott Kirchner. Scott is the president of Panasonic Automotive Systems Company of America and the executive director of our Smart Mobility Group. Scott.
Thank you, Michael. It's great to be with you at the first all-digital CES. The pandemic has touched all of our lives in some way, and for those of you out there that have suffered tragedy or loss, please know that our thoughts and hearts are with you always. Even in the face all of 2020 has brought us, our passion to innovate remains rock solid. This passion is why we are one of the top automotive suppliers in North America and across the globe. We continue to create value for the world's established and emerging automakers by creating solutions that make the world a better place and a safer place too. So what has 2020 brought us? Well, almost overnight, the critical mission of our vehicles shifted. They became second homes, the new safe haven for us and our loved ones. Tasked with not only getting us from point A to point B, they became a place to share experiences. Birthdays were celebrated around the country in cars. Drive-in theaters saw a comeback, and art exhibits went large scale for in-car viewing. Even political rallies were held, all from the safety of your vehicle. That's why we're focused on making the cabin of your vehicle like a second home. A key technology for accomplish this is our Spider platform. It's a cockpit domain controller, a fancy name for a single computing platform that takes the place of several smaller, independent computers. It makes it easier to design a vehicle's interior as one holistic experience. Spider is powered by Google's Android 11 release, and it integrates our hypervisor from Open Synergy. That means you don't have to choose between comfort and safety. With Spider, you can have both. Spider can drive up to 11 displays with distinct or shared content. And it can play audio and music seat by seat, or it can broadcast a shared experience throughout the cabin. Speaking of audio, what would a home or car be without a great sound system? Pretty boring, I'd say. That's why we collaborate with the top audio brands and industry talent to deliver an unforgettable sound experience in your vehicle. Whether it's the studio sound of ELS delivering music the way the artist intended, or reliving the raw emotion of your favorite concert with Fender, or being immersed in the high-efficiency, low-distortion performance sound that makes Klipsch such an iconic brand, we have the sound solution that's right for you. And we're going even further. We want your music experience in the vehicle to be so immersive, you feel like you're inside the song. And now that's possible with Dolby Atmos music. Working with our friends Klipsch and Dolby, we've added Dolby Atmos music to our Klipsch premium audio and Spider platform. As more and more artists and music streaming services support Dolby's latest innovation, you won't be left behind if you have Panasonic and Klipsch in your vehicle. Bringing these immersive experiences from your home to your vehicle is extremely exciting. And we're also innovating to make the experience safer. Did you know research says 61% of new vehicle owners stated at least one of their ADAS features helped them avoid an incident? And yet drivers turn off many of their driver assistance systems in urban areas, perhaps when they need it the most. They say it's just too hard to understand what these systems are telling them in this crowded environment. Well, we think you shouldn't tell them, you should show them, which is why we're developing the next generation of augmented reality head-up displays, or AR HUDs. In comparison to a traditional HUD, an AR HUD will open up the windshield, interact graphically with the world, and provide a more intuitive information to the driver. Will no longer need to interpret warnings or alerts, and their eyes will be focused on the windshield and the road that lies behind it. Our AR HUD has developed a user-centric prism process to consider all aspects of a driver's journey and AI to detect and prioritize the most important information for any situation. And while it builds on Panasonic's long-standing reputation for image generation and optics, we're not going it alone. We're collaborating with companies like Envisix to bring their high-resolution laser holography to market, and with Palo Alto-based Fire to bring their spatial AI and AR navigation to the real world. It's truly the amazing next generation of in-vehicle experience. Can't wait to have it in my car. While AR HUDs will help you keep your eyes forward and on the road, how about when you need to see what's behind you? Now you can see what's back there, even when you can't. We've developed the first truly wireless, ruggedized, and water-resistant at IP68 automotive-grade video camera, and it integrates seamlessly with our IVI platforms just like you'd expect. It gives a clear view when backing up campers, boats, or any kind of trailer, and it eliminates blind spots when you're changing lanes. You can even use it to keep your eyes on that precious cargo. For anyone who tows anything, this is a must. And as you know, we're taking safety further beyond the vehicle by making roadways themselves safer. Cirrus by Panasonic is our V2X, or Vehicle to Everything, open platform for traffic management and safety. It enables communication between DOTs, vehicles, the road, and actually everything that touches it. We're helping DOTs across the country seamlessly standardize and scale connected vehicle deployment. And that's good news for everyone, because scale is exactly what we need to deliver on the V2X promise. For example, data and simulations taken from our V2X deployment in Big Cottonwood Canyon, which is part of our partnership with the Utah Department of Transportation. It shows that time between incident and DOT notification and response can be reduced from 10 to 15 minutes to literally seconds. Scaling that kind of improvement will surely make the road safer. As I wrap this up and get ready to send it back over to Michael, I just want to remind everyone, you can learn a lot more about these solutions and technologies by joining one of our Tech Talks. And while this has been a year of unexpected challenge, I am sincerely grateful to all of you out there, our customers, our suppliers, even our competitors, and especially our Panasonic employees who have pulled together numerous times to get us through this year. Thank you. Now it's my pleasure to welcome back Michael Moskowitz to showcase how we're redefining the ways in which people are interacting with technology in their homes. Michael?
Thanks, Scott. With the unprecedented experience of 2020, and with everyone spending more time at home, it's no surprise that we've all developed an appetite for products that make our living spaces more comfortable, convenient, and engaging. 2020 saw many consumers upgrading their home entertainment devices, stepping up their culinary game, engaging in more games and hobbies, and doing more at home beauty and grooming. As one of the largest consumer electronics companies in the world, Panasonic was there to deliver on all of these, anticipating the evolving needs of our customers. During this time, there's been an increase in streaming opportunities in addition to continuing traditional broadcasting. To meet that demand, Panasonic is proud to share our first box-style digital single-lens mirrorless camera, the Lumix BGH1. The Lumix BGH1 integrates the same technology used in our VariCam models for professionals and was designed for live production work with all controls handled through the computer. This makes it highly expandable, allowing multi-camera control, and it can be used in a variety of ways, from shooting on drones to IP remotes to live streaming. So speaking of live streaming, I'm really excited that everyone will have the opportunity to see our new box camera in action during our exclusive CES concert featuring the Cold War kids. We can't be in Las Vegas this year, but we can bring Las Vegas to you. We'll be filming inside the dynamic Area 15, immersed in Panasonic projection technology using 8-box cameras. It's going to be incredible, so make sure you join us live. We are proud that the BH1 is the first Micro Four Thirds mirrorless camera that has been approved by Netflix. It follows the Lumix S1H that was approved last year. There have not been many live events to attend lately, and if you're like my family, this past year has been filled with weekends at home watching movies. That's about to get even better with the launch of our newest OLED TV, the jaise 2000. Building upon last year's upward-firing speakers, this model adds side-firing speakers for the ultimate one-box sound performance. And it is not just the sound that will blow you away. The custom OLED panel delivers superior peak and average brightness. Our improved processor uses AI to identify the type of content being played and then optimizes the picture and sound quality accordingly. And while millions of people quarantined at home, movies were not the only distraction and entertainment. Gaming proved to be the way to safely socialize virtually. Nielsen research reported that 82% of global consumers played or watched. Well, the jaise 2000 is built for all of these gamers too. Its input lag, which is the time it takes for a display to react to a gamer's action, has been cut in half for improved gaming performance. For all the new gamers, we have the latest release of our award-winning gaming speaker, SoundSlayer. It is Dolby Atmos compatible with dynamic 3D sound. Designed in collaboration with Square Enix, the developers of the popular multiplayer game Final Fantasy XIV Online, and specifically for gamers. We are thrilled to announce that SoundSlayer gaming speaker has been named as a CES 2021 Innovation Award honoree in the headphone and personal audio category. 2020 was a work from home year, and I think we all have a new appreciation for headphones. Whether it is taking a work call without broadcasting it across your living space, or listening to music instead of hearing today's math class from the next room, it is all going to be better with the new Technics True Wireless headphones launching later this year. Technics has been a well-known name in high-end audio performance for decades. But now, for the first time, that legendary audio experience is available to everyone. Sound isolating microphone. These headphones deliver excellent sound, call quality, and fit, and are perfectly suited for the lifestyle that includes working from anywhere. Moving now to the kitchen, where more meals at home this past year has brought out the chef in many of us. Our recently launched Home Chef 4-in-1 multi-oven is a perfect companion to this new passion or new necessary skill. Panasonic is the #1 brand in countertop microwave ovens with inverter technology. But we didn't stop there. We took our industry-leading inverter microwave tech and combined it with an air fryer, a convection oven, and a broiler to create the ultimate all-in-one appliance. The Home Chef multi-oven can be your single countertop appliance, your second oven, or we think, your only oven. And you can see the Home Chef in action during our exclusive CES cook-off featuring the Try Guys. Comedians Keith, Eugene, and Ned, viewed by millions on their YouTube show, will be going head-to-head to prepare the ultimate 4-in-1 oven. With the Try Guys, I'm sure this is going to be a cooking contest like no other. Make sure to watch it live and cast your vote
for a chance to win a Home Chef.
We believe that to truly move forward, you have to give back. This belief rang true more than 50 years ago when our founder established an entire division dedicated to social responsibility with the goal of achieving true harmony with society. And it holds true today as we encourage employees to engage, volunteer, and give back to their communities across North America. Their contributions, from using personal 3D printers to make face shields for healthcare workers, to working on the front lines of the pandemic, have been astonishing, humbling, and moving. I thank each and every one of them. And in closing, thank you for spending time with us. We look forward to sharing more over the next few days online. You'll experience product demos and tech talks and expert Q&A, and our exclusive events with the Cold War Kids and the Try Guys. On behalf of all of us at Panasonic, I want to thank our customers and partners. We will continue to deliver on our promise boldly and continue to move us all forward, no matter what changes lie ahead. Thank you, and enjoy CES Digital.